What's up, guys? It's day 2 out here in Creede, and we are loading up, getting ready to head up to Wheeler Monument. It's a really cool rock formation that was carved by water and all kinds of cool stuff. It's one of the coolest things you can see in Creede, but up until recently the trail was really rough and almost, a lot of vehicles couldn't even get to it. So it was like hiking and horses only for a long time, but I heard that recently they fixed up the trail. So it used to be super duper rough and it would beat you practically to death, but we'll see today as to how much they've improved it by working on it. So I'll keep you in the loop. Hey, just waiting on the other guys to catch up. I'm kind of chilling, hanging out, admiring this view right here. Looks like Jason's coming up behind me. Yeah, so we're gonna wait on the other two for a little bit, but I thought this was a cool spot. So yeah, we're up here just chilling for a little bit. Jason and I are waiting on the other guys, but this is a really cool spot. I thought I'd get off the four-wheeler and shoot some video, but you can see down here, let me zoom in a bit. That's where we started up. This road's kind of washboarded, but other than that, there's Logan. Pretty cool spot. I like all these rocks. Continuing on. All right, we're here at the staging area, or the trailhead for Wheeler. Just checking out the map here. I've been up here, I don't know how many times, but I've never really looked at the map. It's kind of cool to see it in relationship to Creede. I'll show it to you here in a second, but we're stretching our legs, getting ready to head up, because we just did 10 miles on just a regular gravel road. And this is where the real trail starts. So we got 14 miles from here to get to Wheeler. Technically, I think they count the last mile as a hiking area, so 13 miles on the four-wheelers and 1 mile hike to get to Wheeler. So anyway, let's check out the map. Okay, so checking out the map here. So they've got Wheeler Geologic area blocked out here. And so it says we're here. Left from Creede this morning, and we unloaded right here by the Rio Grande, and we headed up this 600 and rode up to this point. Now we're about to have to go on this road here to get over to Wheeler. So yeah, like I said, it's technically 14 miles, but it's gonna be a 13-mile ride, and then the last mile, you can see it changes from this line to a dash line, which means it's a walking trail or hiking trail, so we'll have to hike that last bit. So anyway, this is pretty cool. You can see down here it's got a little bit of info. It's named in honor of George M. Wheeler. It's a pretty cool spot. I haven't seen anything else quite like it. And it's got some information here about how rugged and rocky this place is. Like I said, I hadn't been here in a few years, 5 years, so they supposedly improved the trail. We shall see. Hey, buddy. Okay, see ya. Hi there. Going to race? You know what? I should probably wait on them. Here's what we're gonna do. Park the old beast, let her cool off a little bit. Well, that was fun. Thoroughly enjoyed that. All right, well, I pulled over here, take a little break while I wait on the other guys to catch up. Shouldn't be too far behind, but I did I did go quite a ways just then. I was having too much fun to pull over. Blasting through the woods, it was a lot of fun. We're not too far. You can kind of see right up in here is the back side of Wheeler, and I'll turn the camera around here in a second so you can get a better look. But just kind of chilling here, found a nice shade tree, so gonna wait for those guys here. So we have to ride from here, and then you can kind of see it switch back across to that other mountain over there. Trail goes around over here, around that side, and once we get up over in there, we're going to be really close to the entrance where there's a 1 mile hike to the actual Wheeler Geologic main attraction, basically. So I'm sure you saw in my action cam DJI Osmo video, it's a pretty steep hill right there, but it's fun if you just, you know, let the gravity carry you down and then just blast on up the other side. It's super quiet up here. I'm gonna continue the video, and I'm not gonna say anything just to see how well the phone picks up the peaceful stillness that is this area. Of course, I would say that and the wind would immediately pick up. Jason's riding my old 500 Outlaw. I've covered many a mile out here in Colorado with that thing, and sounds real good. Yeah, here he comes. same thing I did. Yep. This is a cool spot. We are super close to where we're headed. Right up in there. Starts over in there, kind of goes back that way. You can see the lighter colored rock right up in there. You know what? While I'm waiting on them, I'm gonna go through that funky little section again. Just for funsies. Yeah! Pretty gnarly. It's fun though. Woo! What's that?
You turning around?
No, we're just playing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, we'll stay on the road tracks. I can hear Jason. He's having a blast, I can tell you that much. Look for me, look at me, look at me. Alright, and here's the point where we have to hike the rest of the way. So, there she is. Alright guys, so we made it out here to Wheeler. That last part was about a mile hike to get up here. But as far as things you can see around Creede, like this one needs to be one of them. We rode four-wheelers in here, but you can ride side by side, you can ride a Jeep. I've even seen people with like four-wheel drive trucks come in here. But let me turn the camera around real quick so you can see this. All right, I know videos and pictures just don't do justice to this place. It's pretty much amazing. Sometimes there's water running down here. Today it's pretty dry. But man, what a formation. I brought the drone up here. I've been wanting to do a drone flight up here with video ever since I knew what drones were. So I can finally check that item off the bucket list. And I wonder if that's some kind of, looks like a cave. I should have flown over there and looked at it, huh? Pretty awesome. All right, well, I'm making my way back down the trail. The guys went ahead and went on down. I'm bringing up the rear, but I meant to say earlier that, yeah, there are actually two different ways to get to Wheeler. The way we came, if you're in a vehicle of any kind, you have to come the way we came. From the highway that goes to Creede, right when you enter Pool Table Road, it's 24 miles. The first 10 miles are like just a gravel road. Got some switchbacks, none of them are too tough. I mean, we've pulled trailers up there with two-wheel drive trucks before, so that part of it's nothing. You do that for 10 miles, and then you get to where the staging area is. There's some picnic tables, like some grills if you want to camp out there. Yeah, from that point it's a four-wheel drive trail, and you can ride dirt bikes, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, whatever. There is another way you can get to Wheeler, just in case any of you are watching this and you are avid hikers, or you can actually get there from Creede in town. Right behind the Snowshoe Lodge, there's a hiking trail that starts. I gotta watch my footing while I do this. I don't want to fall down. That'd be a fun video, right? So you can hike from town. I'm not really a hiker. I about died walking up this last mile. That's just me. I mean, that's worth it. Don't get me wrong. I would come close to death to just see what we just saw. If you're ever in South Central Colorado, you know, this is technically, the entrance is between South Fork and Creede, but it's closer to Creede. And it's called the Wheeler Geologic area. My family, you know, we've been coming out here a long time. We've always just called it Wheeler Monument. But I think if you Googled that, you wouldn't really find anything you want to find. But anyway, cool stuff to see. I highly recommend coming out here and checking this out.